Hi, howdy, and welcome back to another episode of World Bigfoot Radio.
Quick shot of camp before we head to the dolmen, the Evergreen dolmen, found by the man, the myth, the legend, Hawk. Quick view of the now smoky boulder batholith where these dolmens are located. Just a short side drive out of Boulder, Montana. So this is not Evergreen dolmen. This has been dubbed by Hawk as the mediation stone. It's not quite a dolmen, but it still has a very interesting capstone. It's still precariously balanced up there. After this, we're going to trundle on over to the Evergreen dolmen. Here we have a nice narrow dolmen-esque hallway that Hawk is going to attempt to climb through. It actually looks fairly wide. You probably can't see that on the GoPro. And it sounds like we're going to get thundered on. Looks reminiscent of a stairway. That didn't look too bad. And we're through. Very cool structures out here. This is the bottom view, which, as you can see, actually makes it a dolmen as the tunnel continues all the way through. Hawk feels fine after passing through it, given the various rumors around dolmens, associations with the little people, potential gateways and portals. We started getting some inclement weather, so we're getting some pretty high winds while we're out here videotaping this for you guys. After this, we're gonna go on over to Evergreen. Here we go, through the dark dolmen. And this is actually easier than getting up through where we came down. It's pretty tight and narrow. I'm doing this with a tripod and my battle axe in hand, so it's gonna be interesting. At this point, I'm crawling out the entrance. Look at that crack to your left. Hawk pointed out another cool facet of this whole area. we're on the back side of the Evergreen dolmen, admiring this. We saw this interesting bit of graffiti. Thought somebody might like to see it. Don't know if you can hear that rumble of thunder in the background, but I have a suspicious feeling it's going to be a long night tonight. So yep, saw this. Don't know what you guys want to make of it. I think this bit looks like somebody walking, but there may be some deeper meaning here that I don't know. So, all right, going around to the front now. Here we have one side of the Evergreen dolmen, boasted by some as the largest dolmen in North America. I don't have a tape measure big enough to measure that. As you can probably hear in the background, the thunder and lightning is getting closer. Now we're going around to the front. Probably give you guys a shot of us walking through it. And of course, it looks much cooler from the front. Don't know if this is going to pick this up, but you can hear that thunder rolling closer. All right, we're going to go down and in without breaking my neck, hopefully. So here we are at the inside of the Evergreen dolmen. It's got a pretty hefty capstone on it. Some pretty precariously steep walls there. Some very clean cuts. I don't know if you can tell with the video, but that is a very straight angle there. We have another one here right where my feet are, almost like the stone was split off or cut off. It's definitely interesting. I don't think it's gonna be worth my time to go down that way, but give you guys a good pick of that. I know dark the sky seems, but I'm trying to feel some raindrops. So we're gonna be giving you a weather broadcast as well as some sights of the dolmen. Well, the rain finally caught us. Admittedly, it looks nice. It smells nice. I'm trying to navigate this craggy ridge to the front of the dolmen. This is the so-called thunderbolt during a thunderstorm. Now we're going to pan around to the front. Alright, there's the front side of the Evergreen dolmen. As you can see, it's raining. Pop up the old tripod here. Stay. See, it's pretty big on the inside. Branches growing out of the rocks. One last thunderclap. That's the Evergreen dolmen. We're gonna go back to camp, hope this passes, and drive back out. There's a fire ban in Montana right now. We're not gonna be using a fire for that. So now, well, you can see him up there. There's Hawk up inside back here in Capstone, hanging out in there. Quick shot of the area here before we take back off. It's kind of got a misty tinge to it. It got pretty cold last night. I could see my breath a couple times. Other than that, no any real episodes of high strangeness. It was pretty standard camping trip. But there's a lot up here to explore. I'm sure you can get a lot farther in this area, maybe get into something a little more crazy.
Howdy, and welcome back to another episode.
Got everything jumping all over the place. Because I am zoomed way out, way out. There's Lyndon, my roommate. We just got done driving for about an hour and a half. Got up to the top of the pass and went, okay, we're in the shade on the other side here. Let's stop for a second, take a breather. We're in the shade. That's what we're doing. Here's Johnny zooms in coming down. Steep grade, as you can no doubt tell. Pretty scenery. Thought you guys might want to check it out. There's little houses and stuff down there. You can see. Here we are. Ready to go again. And that is the moon rising over the Evergreen dolmen, which we are camped right next to. I'm just standing next to my vehicle and I'm walking past the other vehicles and heading in. These guys just reconned this area for the last couple weeks and made a campsite here. Hawk is playing his little music box that he's got with him, and we've got Lyndon with us that's serenading the locals here, whoever's hanging around watching us. He was just playing some acoustic guitar. See camp over there. Walking through the dark. I don't know if you guys can see much here. Kind of like trying to walk and keep light on the ground so I don't trip. This is our guest squatcher of the night. Lyndon Forrester is here to serenade the locals. He was just playing one of his nifty original tunes here a minute ago, and the crowd went wild. They did. For another? Yeah, do another one. Maybe we can get him to actually whoop afterwards this time.
That would be great. You just got to play something good enough.
The other two guys aren't in camp right now because on the way up here, Austin literally saw one as he was driving up here, and they just piled back into his vehicle and went over to the area to check it out. And haven't returned. So we don't know exactly what's going on to them. Hawk sitting over here in the dark with his cool shades on, being Mr. Cool. Wait, I hear a vehicle. They may be returning. You can't see anything, or can you? Nope. Oh, there's the headlights. Is it them? Nope, somebody else going by. Well, as long as we're here at camp. There's that moon up there again. You could probably barely see it.
By the time the night rolls in, the whiskey settles in. With the rafters holding steady, consciousness begins. Identity withholding self from sentimental sin. By the way, I tried to tell you this could be my end. Come with me, my friend. See outside this place that never ends. By the way, I tried to tell you this could be my end. Yes, I do pretend. Just a little longer to the end. In the silence, he is coming by at night. He is running, you can hear his motor humming. You can hear his motor humming. You jump into his way, but in his path he will stay. They laugh and point and play, but this path he does not stray. In the silence, he is coming by at night time. He is running, you can hear his motor humming. You can hear his motor humming. You jump into his way, but in his path he will stay. They laugh and point and game, but the games he never plays. By the way, I tried to tell you this could be my end. Come with me, my friend. See outside this place that never ends. By the way, I tried to tell you I just need your hand. We can't meet demands, so we are turning all your castles into sand. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Wasn't it what I tried to say? The message that the bottle showed, working out the kinks we see with purpose now the water flows. Wasn't what I tried to tell you through the dirty window? Open up your mind, it's mighty, seeing how the matter flows. Giving in while keeping all precious, and we're feeling tall. Meeker standing with a mighty fall. By the way, I tried to tell you this could be my end. Yes, I do pretend. Just a little longer to the end. By the way, I tried to tell you this could be my end. Yes, I do pretend. Just a little longer to the end. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. By the time the night rolls in, the whiskey settles in.
Yeah, that'd be a good double feature of Swamp Rituals Whiskey Wizard.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
There you go. Starts and finishes with whiskey. Makes sense to me.
There you go. All right, we're going to take a break, and maybe we'll get them to record another song.
Borrow your flashlight. If you double click it, it'll go, or don't double click it, just hit it once. It'll be too bright if you double click. So no way you can see that road there. Yeah, you can get right up on it if you want. I think we're in the right place. Because if you can't read it, that sign says Bigfoot Road. So we're warm.
See, but like you said, I haven't seen any freaking private property signs.
It's fair. Avoid private property in Montana. Some people shoot first and ask questions later.
This tells us what it's accessible by. It's open all year. This must be a road.
Okay.
Keep going.
This is a very, this is called the boulder batholith that we're in, so it's supposed to be a pretty geologically active area. Fucking pushed over a tree. Think we're gonna clear it? Yeah.
Stop for a minute on this freaking road.
Well, this road does not get used much. As you can see, it's turned mostly to grass.
That creek next to us is Bigfoot Creek.
Bigfoot Creek. This area has a theme.
This area is the theme.
What's your truck making that noise?
Is it?
Yep, you got a frog truck. So if you haven't seen any videos that tell you this, don't be out in the woods whooping and wood knocking too much. Because you do it too well, sometimes they think you're another Sasquatch and they get a little upset when they show up and you're just a human. So no wood knocking. No calls.
I don't know what I put.
Ready?
No. Pull it so you can't.
That's Wet Willie. He played one of the earlier sets and just gave me one of his really cool t-shirts because I know him.
shit.
Justin, take your shirt off!
Okay, Sid is showing me their new tour mobile.
Swamp mobile.
The Swamp Mobile. It's Swamp Ritual is riding the short bus. Actually, they're driving it. And yes, they did not put those on there. It came with them. Let's see if they got any stickers like this on the sides or the front too. Apparently it was some skateboard kids. Oh yeah, there you go. It's the new Swamp Mobile. I was just helping Sid load out some of the his equipment, so I had to see the new Swamp Mobile. And you can tell they're Jimi Hendrix fans too. Move over, Roma, and let Jimmy take over. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So the sun is going down. As you can see, you can barely see the mountain over there because we got so much haze from all the forest fires to the west of us. And whoop whoop. It is Saturday morning. I am at camp. This is what camp looks like. Would have filmed more last night, but yeah, it was night. You couldn't see anything. So, Lyndon and Hawk are going up there to the mediator stone, and I'm going to follow them. And there's some more camp. There's Sushi, who is guarding camp while we're gone. And had my tent over there. Everybody's already got their tents down, packed up. Ashton had some kind of an emergency and had to leave right away. And Austin showed up late last night and slept in his truck and then left again this morning. So I don't know what that was all about. And Lyndon's got to leave shortly, so I guess it's just going to be me and Hawk here today doing everything. Up here on the top of the ridge. Yeah, I'm out of breath. We're up around 6,000, hiking up steep stuff. Let's camp back down there. And then, of course, more huge boulders. On our way to the mediator stone. Hawk and Lyndon are over there right now. Let's walk over that way. To me, most of this stuff is a little out of the ordinary, but it's still natural. It's we're in an area of the batholith region in Montana here, where you got about 80 miles of these boulder-strewn hills and mountains packed in here. But some of this stuff is pretty weird looking, and there would be one example. So let's go over closer. You want to do that again? Yeah, you can hear it when you hit it like that.
And you can see it's hollow from right here. You can see a space inside of it. Pretty good size. Yeah, I don't trust that. I don't trust this construction too much. It's poorly balanced.
Hawk is under the mediator stone, which gives you an idea on scale. This thing is big. There's Lyndon.
I wouldn't say poorly balanced. It's
Clambering
well
around like mountain goats.
fragile. Fragile at least.
I have no idea if I was just aiming at that thing or not, because I was walking back, walking and filming at the same time. But there you go. The mediator stone with Hawk clambering down. So we're going to go check out a bunch of the other ones around here and film them. And of course we'll be back. Over on the side of the mediator stone, as you can see how close this is to a road. And there's the stone. People have been up here, so there's kind of some areas here that are a little bit worn. So kind of something approximating a path, maybe. Not really. Very uneven ground. Really rough for me with my messed up ankle. I have to be really careful where I put my foot. You guys seen this spot before? There it is. There you Here's Hawk. I'm billy goating it all over this stuff, which I'm not going to be doing. I'm not wearing my ankle brace right now. I'm just going to get up to the base of these things and film the easy stuff. Okay, I was just up there. Climb down here. Lots more downhill. More huge boulders. Passageway. I'm dug down a lot to squeeze through here. Ugh. So you can imagine with 80 miles of this, there'd be an awful lot to look at here, and let me get around here. Survey, just in the off chance that something that you find here isn't natural, but we're going to be checking out all the ones that people have spotted before at the very least. Maybe we'll find some of our own. That's some big rocks. That's where we just came through.
Probably would have to be dynamite. Exactly. Push it up so that I
Big old rock pile. The mediator stone. I'm gonna go check out another one now. Heading from the mediator stone to the Evergreen dolmen. There they go. Hawk and Linden. Oops, sorry guys. Okay, since I don't know where exactly it is, I guess I will be following them. Before I lose sight of them. So, catch you in a minute. You can barely see. Wave to us. Hey, Lyndon, give us a wave. And, yeah, these boulders are just really massive and interestingly organized. But, again, looking like random batholith boulder pile. And, go check it out. There's some nice big moose tracks down here. Again, looking like there's Hawk. Hey, Hawk. Could be natural. Pretty weird looking spot. I'm standing in the middle. Underneath the precariously balanced boulder. Hopefully there won't be any earthquakes here for the next couple minutes. You can see through there. Precariously balanced rocks all over the place. I'm trying to not fall down the hill here and still be able to film something. There's Hawk again. I'm gonna go climb up there, I guess. I gotta go way around. Big wall of giant boulders. This is just common stuff around the area here for miles and miles and miles and miles. So, from what I have seen so far, there is no evidence of any of this stuff being not natural. In an area with boulder heaps for 80 miles, you would expect that there would be some stuff that was, you know, odd looking, just because naturally weird things will happen, but not anything that actually looks constructed. And we'll go take a look at the other side too. Just an example of some of the weird stuff that you find here. Hawk's going down there so you can see how big it is. And it's like there's a little dip underneath it, and it's exactly the right shape to fit it. If you go over here, you'll be able to see. Yeah, it's pretty thin, weird looking. Once again, dead still up here. I'm up above where we were just at the wall. Beautiful scenery. This could be an example of where the rock we were just looking at came from. The other piece would split off, fell down the mountainside. That one's still remaining, sort of thing. Could be an explanation for the one we were just looking at. But you can see how this is all fractured. And it sure looks, you know, looks like a wall stacked together. But is it one? No, it's probably just natural. I had to drag it up here trying to get away from what I'm trying to film. I lost track of Hawk down there. He's down the draw. There he is. What's it looking like down there?
That's the best way down.
Yeah. Yeah, the one up here looks even more wall-like, but it's natural. Seen the same kind of thing in other parts of the country. Big rock fractures. And looks really cool, but yeah, probably good chance that it's just natural. Anyway, there we go again, back down the mountain. You see the interesting crack in the rock right there? You can actually see through it. And here's the onion rock. You can see the layers are splitting and flaking away from it, which is no doubt what's causing most of this stuff to happen and look like what it does. The only thing around here I'm seeing, although that's really cool, again, the only thing I see around here that is not natural to this area is that pretty orange bearded dragon sitting on the rock right there. Hey, Sushi! Sushi's hiking with us too. Local town pump here in Boulder, Montana. You can see a lot of the usual sights and sounds that you would see at a gas station. And here's some of the ones you would not usually see at a gas station. These guys just came wheeling in, all in a row, getting themselves some gas.
Hi.
Heck of a cool rig you got.
Thank you.
Just seeing you guys come wheeling up, and I went, oh, all my viewers are going to want to see this. I got to film these vehicles. Historical vehicle. Having a great day. Beautiful old vehicles. Filming them for all my viewers because they're all going to be like, wow, is this cool?
Who's your viewers?
I got a channel on YouTube.
Oh yeah? What's the channel?
World Bigfoot Radio.
Okay.
What did you think, Greg?
World Bigfoot Radio.
Yep. And no, we don't normally film vintage cars. Now look at that, kids. That's the real deal there. This is what all the well-to-do people in Montana were driving around in 100 years ago. How old is this one you got here?
1926.
26.
1925.
Yeah, I saw the other one wheel in. They must have not needed gas.
Anyway, we're all from Central Oregon.
From where?
Central Oregon.
Oh, okay. Well, are you doing a long road trip, or what are you guys up to?
We travel in motorhomes and trailers, and then we park at one spot.
And then take the vintage vehicles out and tool around.
2-3 days out of there. And
yeah.
We just come through a tunnel up here that the ATVs didn't think we could make it through. I didn't go through it, the other three did.
Yeah, these things will go anywhere.
They thought I was too low to the ground, so I didn't go through it. They had about 2 feet of water in one end of it.
We're just beating our vehicles to death on roads that we wish we had something more like this to drive on.
Right. So we've been all over Oregon, Washington, Idaho, now Montana. We're going to start heading back towards Idaho here. days. Another weekend in Montana, I think.
Right on.
Yes. 2 more stops in Montana.
Well, enjoy your stay here. Hopefully by the time you guys get back home, the everything burning down season will be over. I know you got 1 million acres on fire over there in Oregon right now.
We've got a son working on one of those fires. So
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Horrible, horrible.
Yeah.
We were lucky last year we didn't have any kind of fire season here. That would have been a good
We
year
lost
to tour
towns
around
over
here.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We didn't have nothing going on here last year. It was amazing.
yeah,
In August, you could still have campfires. There wasn't any smoke to speak of, and that's unusual.
yeah, we had the high heat and winds and lightning all at one time.
Oh, God, that'll do it every time.
And the river canyons just burned up. The Kenson River Canyon and the Santiam River and down by Medford. We lost at least 3 towns, maybe 5, and lost a life. That's what's really sad.
We had one town here a few years ago, and the fires locally were really bad, where they had to evacuate the town because the air quality was so bad you couldn't stay there.
Right.
You would choke to death.
Right.
That's you don't usually hear about that happening.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Wow. Well, thanks for spending some time with me. I'm sure they'll enjoy looking
So you
at
just
your
go to YouTube,
beautiful vintage
Bigfoot
cars.
Radio?
World Bigfoot Radio.
Okay.
This is my local group here, Montana Bigfoot Project. There's reputedly dolmens over here.
Oh.
The person has a site called Montana MEGALITHS, and they are always hiding the location so they can charge people to go tour them.
Oh.
It's all on public land.
Right.
We finally figured out where they were, so we just went and filmed them. And
Oh,
they're not dolmens; they're just natural formations.
Right.
So
Right.
these-
Right.
yeah. So they're not going to be happy with us.
Oh, okay. Good job.
Have a great trip. Drive safe and enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. How about these beautiful vehicles, huh? Man, you just don't see this very often anymore. And they're still running. They're still going all over the place. Hey guys, had to film your beautiful vehicles as long as you guys pulled in here. Oh, see, there's the one that's not getting the gas.
Oh, he's already gotten gas.
Yeah, I asked him, I said, where's the 4th one? He's like, I don't think they're getting gas. I don't know where they went.
Card don't work, Jim?
Well, I'm going to get going here, guys. Thanks for letting
Oh,
me
you're
film your
welcome.
vehicles. I'm sure all my viewers will love it.
Want to use my card, Jim?
Okay, guys. There you go. Here's the 4th one. Another old Ford. This one not found on road yet. Still very much driving. T-Bums of Central Oregon. How cool is that? Yeah, this don't look like the inside of the Millennium Falcon like most of the vehicles look nowadays, right? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave Boulder, Montana now. And if I see anything else interesting, I'll stop and film it.